Nigel.
Yeah.
Just
pour a bit, pour a bit of
what
whiskey
to
in the soil. That will get him going again.
Oh, thank you.
Whiskey solves everything.
do. Okay, can we have the picture, man?
Whiskey, the
May
cause
we
of
take the
and the
picture,
solution
please?
to all life's problems.
Yes, of course. I printed off extras.
Oh, God.
I had to send them to some other friends.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, man.
Does
Certainly.
the husband know about this?
Oh, I don't know, but let me know before you tell him in case there's any kerfuffle.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We're going, man. We're going now.
Do you have to go?
Yeah, we're very busy
Oh.
on this, case.
Here's my number. If you think of anything else I should know, please give me a call.
Thank you very much, man.
Excellent. I look forward to being apprised on the case as it continues unfolding.
Of course.
Well, if we need an expert detective, we know who to call.
Oh, you.
All right, we step out.
I take the whiskey with me.
All right.
Yeah, she doesn't. Once we're out of the house, she doesn't know Dick, but at least we got a picture of the guy.
It shows her like on high-powered binoculars watching you guys.
Oh, wait, she probably reads lips. I hope she didn't see me say that. Anyway. Okay, is there anything else we want to go, check the grounds of the house?
I think we should just get straight on to find out who this guy is and let's get him.
The guy and the financials and okay.
Yeah, let's go turn the plates in and see what we can find.
No problem. You guys go over to the police station, check out the plates and all that. They belong to a Mr. Jeffrey Silver of Charity Office for Landmine Removal.
Well, that would make sense.
Jeffrey Silver, Landmine Removal. Okay. When we drop off the records with the forensics account, I want to point out to him that he should definitely check the taxes, especially for charitable donations and what kind of deductions they claimed on them, because she was big in charity.
Great.
Okay.
Do we have an address for Mr. Silver?
Oh yeah, you've got a work address for Mr. Silver.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it the same? No. Okay. No, never mind. Okay. Let's go.
All right. Let's decide what we're going to ask before we actually go there this time.
Hooray! Everybody looks at you baffled, like, what?
Do I get a card for that shit? Because I forgot about that shit and we totally blew that interview as a result.
I think the interview went well.
I think we got everything we needed.
Yeah, we did, but what are we going to ask this guy? How are we going to play this?
Can I have some whiskey now? That'll be the first.
He might not know she's dead.
Oh, I'm sure he knows.
He might not.
If he's that close with her, he'll know.
He might not, and so we shouldn't say anything. And if he volunteers that information, we should find out how he knows it.
So why are we going to see him then? What's our alibi?
Good point. Well, we're detectives, so it's going to be pretty obvious that we're police detectives. What's the reason, though? What's our reasoning to see him? How are we going to play this possible marital infidelity?
Why don't we just ask him if he knows anything about the death? Why do we need to play around it?
It's just helpful not to give up too much information when you're interviewing somebody. Let the interviewee talk. We want to make sure he has his story straight.
All right. What if we go there to ask about the death threats and see if he knows anything about that?
No, I think it's a red herring, but yeah, that sounds good.
But yeah, see if she mentioned it to him at all, and then
Maddie,
my initial thought at first when I heard there was a prostitute problem. Concierges are renowned for taking care of that kind of stuff for people, and normally they get, very well compensated for it. Mm-hmm. So if she was getting rid of these prostitutes and it was taking money out of one of her employees' pocket, they could definitely have an alibi against. And I was just thinking, how can we find this out? The only thing I could think of is possibly maybe watching the lobby or something. See if we can find anyone that looks like a call girl or something like that, and then maybe question them about it. See if we can find out who's helping them get in, and who they pay money towards for getting the
That'll take some time, and it sounds like she got rid of the prostitution ring 3 months ago, but it might still be active.
Still doesn't mean it's not active.
Exactly, it might still be active. Just might be better hidden. And that may be why she has all the security cameras on the rooms.
You reminded me of
more of that stuff is going on.
What's that?
We need to, at some point, go back to the hotel and ask the security chief who all has access to taser, or who would wield a taser-like device.
Oh, we can do that on the phone.
I was to say prostitutes probably would, because they normally carry something like that for self-defense.
Oh, I did forget about something. Sorry, everybody take a card. Remember those
7. All right.
Yeah, remember those some smart shit, or he's fucking with you.
Right. Remember when I was mentioning the people came in and were doing talking and stuff with the mirror thing? This is what they look like, far right top. The first picture, the big, powerful-looking black guy, he was the one who initially covered all the mirrors and stuff. The 2 Chinese individuals are actually the same guy, but different expressions. Okay. And then the
Is Mr. Silver any of those people?
You have not yet seen him as far as you know.
We have a photo of him.
Do you?
The one on the...
Yeah, Silver. The lady gave us a photo.
Of him in the car?
You don't remember this?
Oh, well, I don't know. Can you see him from that photo?
Not very well.
It's a bit grainy, but...
Exactly.
Okay, all right. That's as good as it gets. Got it.
Okay,
we got his name and address, but were there 5 people in the room?
I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Okay, just following the coins thing.
I'm assuming there's no facial recognition that can run on them.
Oh God, no.
So if the coins represent people, there may be a 5th person here.
A 5th element.
Boom, boom, boom.
We need to find out who these people are and what connects them.
Yep.
Now, everybody give me an evidence analysis roll for free.
Half.
Good.
Just normal.
Half work. Normal will work.
Quarter.
We're on
okay.
This.
Just so you guys are aware, these people go off on a totally different mod than this thing that you're doing here.
Oh, okay.
I do the panda people, but their mod goes nowhere.
This person and this person?
No, all the people in their own little box there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everybody.
Okay. So don't follow that.
They're not appearing in this scene.
Right. Well, Kinley, since he made it at a quarter, says we should probably get that video to somebody else because it may be important. And I did forget one other minor thing. Everybody take another card. Logan's fucking it up. They did apparently cast some spells and shit.
Oh, well.
What?
Oh,
you left that one out. You buried the lead, dude.
I totally did, and I apologize. It was like, minor spells and stuff. Not the black guy. guy and the girl after the Chinese guy left. The guy and the girl, to give more of an order, the guy and first the black guy came in the mask, covered all the mirrors. Then he fucked off. Then he brought in the bottom guy and the girl, and then they did some spells, and then they sat down. And then the Oriental guy and his bodyguards in the back, they came in, they all talked with really loud cell phones going on. You guys were unable to lip read any of that shit. Then everybody stood up, and then like during that time, the big black guy and the bodyguards were kind of like doing the eyeing each other, like I am super tough, oh, I am tougher, I am old tough, you know, that kind of thing. And then the Oriental guy and his bodyguards, apparently they did not come to an agreement. They left. Then the other two left, and then the black guy went around uncovering all the mirrors, and then he left.
Right. Okay.
He just left all the towels and sheets on.
Maybe some kind of scrying spell that can be done.
Oh, he had the mask on when he was doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe some kind of scrying spell that can be done through mirrors. Does anybody know? Is this a Cthulhu mythos zone? Sure.
Every zone technically can be one. So
I'll let you guys discuss your strategy, but like I said, it might be a good idea if you can think of a way to get that bit of recording to somebody else.
One more thing, Logan. Yeah, we want to get it to a professional lip reader too.
Well, you don't have access to that in the police department, but I'm going to go to the bathroom. Something for the RPCs to maybe work on. Here, Beck. Hold on, let me mute myself here. Go ahead and talk.
All right.
Yeah, no, we can just make a duplicate USB thumb drive, put it in a storage unit somewhere, and let the other PCs use it whenever they need to.
Right.
Just leave it for them. That's easy.
Other PCs? Oh, for the other mod.
Yeah, other mods is on it.
Okay, yeah.
Just leave it there. Like,
and we should probably make 2 copies because that other one had a transmitter in it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Make a duplicate without the transmitter.
Several of them, without the transmitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So back to the guy and the question.
Well, they said they were speaking Arabic, and it's a little racist, but she might be involved in some kind of Middle Eastern intrigue, especially since that's usually where they're removing mines from because of all the wars.
She might be spying on someone.
Well, she's definitely spying on someone.
For someone.
Okay. So, you think she's an agent?
Could be.
Could be. Okay.
I mean, there's got to be some reason she's doing this for financial reasons or something. There's got to be something behind a motivation for her to take such risks.
Yeah. Risks? What sort of risk is she taking? I'm not sure.
Spying on people and
spying on people. Yeah.
Potentially blackmail, I suppose. She could be using this stuff to blackmail people, or
right. Okay, so you're referring to the spy cameras as the risks.
Well, yeah.
And also the guy.
Oh.
She could be spying for the guy. The guy could be in some kind of intrigue that could be.
Yeah, he may have some dirt on her and maybe coerced her into doing it.
Yeah, because it doesn't necessarily have to be an affair. He could be showing up to get information from her.
Mm.
Well, okay. So what happens if it was Terry that was disabling the cameras? What happens if something was going on that she didn't want, because of her shady dealings?
Right.
She knows where the cameras are and probably how to.
Well, this is her spy network is an entirely different camera network. So that really does
hidden cameras in the rooms, obviously.
Right. So that's actually really something she didn't want the hotel staff to know, but that's pretty clever.
I'd really like to try and get hold of one of these prostitutes.
Yeah.
I think there's.
I know you would, Alex.
I know you would.
Wow. for other reasons. But
Oh.
I think they could potentially shed some light on this.
So
we're playing around with the idea that she's a spy, and maybe spying for the guy who's visiting her, the minefield guy, because those are often conflict zones where they remove the mines.
okay.
All
I
right.
think we should just go up to him, ask him, do you know anything about the murder, see his reaction, and then take it from there, really. I don't see the point in playing
Okay.
around the issue.
That's true. You just don't want to offer information to the witness. You want to let them do the talking. You don't want to put your cards on the table unless you have a strategy. And the reaction is a strategy, so that's reasonable.
Actually, if you're right, then there will be no reaction.
Mm-hmm. You'll be like, yeah, we assassinated her.
By the way, please reduce your hands back down to 4, and I very much apologize because I got too many plots
Can
going.
you put us on the
Okay,
other page?
put the
sorry.
card desk back up.
Yep. What?
Gotcha.
Before I discard it, does anyone want a maximum effort card? Talisman.
Yes,
Oh,
I'll
can't
take
be
that.
traded. No,
It
can't be traded.
Can't be traded? Okay. So Nada goes. I have an alertness card just in case anybody thinks that's a good idea. That
With your spot
minimal
hits, I
detail.
don't think you're fucking missing
Yeah, I think
anything.
we're fine.
That's true. That's true.
That's a good newbie card right there, is what that is.
Yeah, well, I know, but you know,
You guys all have like 70 plus spot hits. There's
yeah, you know our luck. You know our luck, Logan.
Okay, what if we don't say... No, wait, no, that's stupid. Never mind.
Just say it. Nothing stupid.
I was gonna say if we just say we're following up on a potential murder investigation, we're just here to ask him some questions because he was in the area and we want to know if he saw anything. But yeah, no.
That seems a little implausible, but yeah, okay.
Well, we could just be honest with him and say, look, you know, the next door neighbor is very nosy, and she happened to see you coming and going a lot into the house. We just want to know the truth. Obviously, this is you know, being with what's just happened, it's completely feasible to go and talk to us. As long as he's a reasonable guy, he should see the merit in what we're trying to do here.
Right. So how do you know this woman, etc.? Don't tell him about why we need that information, but let him talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, whether or not he already knows that she's dead, you don't know.
Is she on the news? Do we have a TV somewhere? Like, is it being broadcast? General manager dead? Something?
Oh, you go check news. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think he knows.
Yeah.
Not everybody watches the news anyway.
Yeah. Let's just go have a talk with him. You know.
All right, sounds good.
If he's going to hide anything, he's going to hide it. You know.
We're going to directly ask him about whatever is going on in that picture. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll let you do talking, Matt. You seem to enjoy this.
Yeah, sure.
He's reeking of alcohol and shit. All right, so you guys head over to the charity office, and there you get to meet up with this guy here. Frank.
Location?
Charity office.
No, location of the picture.
Bottom left.
Bottom left?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I see him.
And he says, hello, you're with the police?
Yes.
He notes the badges and shit. At least 2 of you guys are armed and shit. And he goes, I'm glad you're here. I'm just stunned. Terry volunteered here from the very beginning. She's as passionate about this cause as anyone I've ever known.
Oh, so she was on the ground floor when you started this up.
That's right.
Interesting.
How well do you know Terry?
Pretty well. Pretty well. I introduced her and her husband, and I was best man at their wedding.
Could you possibly enlighten us as to why?
Yeah, please come into my office. He says.
Yes, thank you.
It might be a more. There are other people like calling. Hello, would you like to give money to keep kids you don't know from getting blown up? Oh, hello. And right, he takes me to his office. Everybody, give me a spot hit and roll at half. We're playing alertness card either way.
All right, I play the alertness card.
Oh, God damn it. On his computer is one of the good time pictures from that matches one of the ones you saw on Terry's computer.
Good time pictures?
The encrypted.
I'm sorry, I'm daft. What does that mean?
The encrypted pictures.
A good time picture is like with you and your kids playing ball and your wife takes a picture. That's a good time picture. It's a picture to remind you of the better times of life. In this case, though, Freddie is quite correct, and it was one of the bloated pictures that included all kinds of extra shit.
Does this have the same kind of detail? Does it look like that size?
It looks like as good a copy as a computer can make of a picture.
Okay. Can you bring the card table up so I can play that alertness card?
Oh, yes.
Ha! It's over there.
Right, and he goes over, closes his laptop, and he says, "Now, how can I help?" By the way, give me empathy rolls.
Yeah.
Crit.
Crit. And -60 at a quarter. Cool. And Freddie got -60 at a quarter. Right. You guys are all in agreement without saying anything to each other that this guy, he feels a little oily.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit scummy. Not sure why. Nothing you can pin a finger on, but oily. And you notice also, like, his face reveals only what he wants it to reveal. And he says, probably a great actor. I don't know if he's as good as Alex Kinley, but he's a great actor. Well, except for Alex Kinley's crippling alcoholism problem, which is anyway. Actually, in acting circles, that may not even be a problem. I really don't know. So,
okay, Nigel.
Bonus.
Fire away, Nigel.
He looks at you. He's putting on the. He's doing the focused and interested, slightly leaning forward posture that looks like it came out of a book on how to make people believe you give a shit about them.
Mm-hmm. Lean in.
It's good.
Read that book.
So, right. We have information that links you to multiple visits to the household of Terry.
Oh, yes.
Could you explain?
I visited there often. She was very involved in this. She took this program very seriously. At this point, Freddie, in your mind, you hear like a distant voice saying, "Do you think you can commit to this program?"
Huh?
I am happy to comply.
Huh?
So, we obviously have to ask you, you weren't having an affair with Terry.
Oh, heavens no.
Okay.
Yeah, well, best man and all, yeah.
Yeah, I understand, but no, it was nothing like that. He puts on,
and again, we just have to ask. Do you have an alibi as to
where were you?
Where were you when?
Oh yeah, I was at the Timmison's house for dinner. A friend of his wife had me over.
Okay. And you were there till what time?
10, 11, something like that.
Okay. Fair enough.
Great.
Anyone else have any questions? Unless there's any information that you think would be helpful towards the case.
I wish I could be more help. I feel completely helpless in all this.
So you're a photography enthusiast?
No.
I noticed you had some
pictures of.
I noticed you had one of Terry's pictures on your laptop. I was wondering if you were doing some photo editing work for him.
Oh, we sometimes exchange family photos. You know how it is.
Empathy.
Sure.
Gonna roll it again, or was it good enough?
All right. No.
Half.
He has the slightly amused expression on his face. You're pretty sure that it has no resemblance to what he's feeling.
Right. So no opposed roll on that, huh?
No, you know that he's you haven't said anything that shocks him deeply enough to.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like, yeah. Freddie's like, he's amused.
I go into my spiel about what steganography is, just to see if I can rise out of it.
You begin talking to him about steganography?
Yeah.
All right. He goes, oh, I see. All right.
Anything?
Give me a new empathy roll, as he is super good at this.
Just a basic success.
He seems like politely interested.
Okay.
You don't believe that's his true expression.
Right. Maddie, can you make an empathy roll too?
He's busy drinking and not paying attention to you.
Yeah.
Quarter.
He's probably a monster.
Monster.
He doesn't have any alcohol here.
Bastard. I'm leaving.
Okay. Well, stay in town, okay? Do you have any future engagements in where are they removing landmines exactly? Cambodia. Okay, yeah. If you have any trips to Cambodia planned soon? Because you might have to cancel them.
Not for another 3 weeks.
Okay, very good. Well, we'll need your number. We might get back in touch with you.
He writes down his phone number and hands it to you.
Okay.
Anything I can do, officer. He looks you direct in the eye and shakes your hand.
Mm-hmm. I give him a firm handshake back.
What a scumbag.
Pardon? He says.
Never mind. He's just a little drunk.
I was thinking of a previous case.
He's thinking about the guy who sold him the alcohol.
He goes, I see. Well, I've got to get back to work then. Good luck.
So do we.
Very good. So do we.
He shows you out of the office.
May you save many, many, many lives. So.
Thank you. We will try.
All right. Okay. Next port of call.
Good question.
We can question the Timmisons and make sure his alibi checks out. We lost Logan.
Sure.
Oh, that is it.
No problem. Timmisons are like, oh yeah, he was here till 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, thank you.
Certainly. Anything we can do to help? Is there a problem, officer?
No, there's no problem at all. We just need to check some, we need to check out an alibi.
Okay.
All right. So when we leave, he said he left at 11. It's not 6:30. He doesn't have an alibi for the actual murder. His alibi does not check out.
Do we want to check the? I know it's extremely unlikely, but just to cover all bases, the outside security cameras to see if he ever came into that hotel on that day.
If they're working.
Yes, if they're working.
Sadly, they all appear to not quite be pointed in the right angle to get the back door at all.
He knows the hotel. He may have asked her.
Worst hotel ever.
This hotel is really.
It's almost like they were on purpose pointed away.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to discard my cash in, and then I'm going to take a check in essence.
Or let me flip you back over. Oh, you already are.
I'm already there. Yeah, it's good.
If someone is indeed, it makes sense. If someone is smuggling, if there's a prostitute ring, you got to get them in and out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when you create a way for them to get in and out of the building where no one, where it's not recorded or on camera. So it seems very much like that's what's going on.
If he's the pimp, for instance, he would know exactly where all that stuff is.
Right, but that's what I mean. We need to find out who was organizing all of this. So we need to try and speak to one of the girls. If we
hold on, back up 1 sec. I thought, okay, did I misunderstand? Did she not create a prostitution ring to help prostitutes go out of prostitution?
I thought she broke up the prostitution ring.
She broke it
She
up.
broke it up.
Which would be a motive for this guy.
She stopped. She stopped. It sounded like he said there was a couple of instances and she stopped them coming in. But
she has a close relationship with the guy.
I don't think she said. I don't think he used the word that she broke the ring up. So it still could be happening. She just kicked a couple out or whatever.
Right, and they have a very close relationship. So he may have asked her about the hotel security. I'm thinking he was running something here, and that would be motive.
That's why we need to try and find one of them so we can ask them about.
All right, let's find this disciple.
I like your concierge idea.
Yeah.
Do we have some cash to slip him?
We have credit cards.
No. We're not asking a concierge about it. We're going to ask. We're going to try and find a prostitute.
Yeah. How are we going to do that?
I don't know about you, but following a murder, I don't think there'll be many there.
I'm just wondering how we're going to find a prostitute. I figured the concierge would be a good way to do that.
Can Alex Kinley find a prostitute?
I'll just use my prostitution sense that I picked up last time.
Very well. If you want to go try that, I'm good with that.
You might want to
lobby and just peg him, profile him.
You might want to change into something more appropriate there, can not walk around as a cop.
Not walk around as a cop. We're detectives, aren't we? Or are we cops?
Detectives, yeah. Whatever.
So we're probably not like.
So take your badge off.
You probably look like cops.
You're pretty detective-y right now. Put on some jeans or something at least.
Okay. Look at that! I got a maximum effort as well.
Nice.
Okay, so he goes and gets changed after buying some clothes with his credit card. Big surprise for the poor bastard whose body he's inhabiting. Right, and they do have a bar here. You immediately spot when you go into the hotel from the front entrance, or you could hang out in the lobby and hope for the best.
The bar.
What are you two doing while he's doing this? By the way,
I'm going for the bar.
I'm going to talk to the accounting guy and see if he's got anything on those files yet.
He's still grinding it out.
Where are
you at, Freddie?
I'm just gonna wait outside in the car for now.
All right. So you're sitting in the car. You're in the accountant's office whipping.
I'm at the station. Yeah, I'm at the station looking over all the evidence we have.
Keep in mind, we only have one fucking car. So basically, what I'm hearing is you dropped Kinley off at a place that serves alcohol, and then you drove back to the station. You got out of the car, went into the station. Freddie's sitting in the car outside of the station.
No, I'm sitting outside the.
I figured they'd drop me off at the station first, and then Freddie could drive him to the hotel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was going to say,
I'm outside the hotel.
I don't drive.
Okay, great. You're at the station, no problem. Meanwhile, Kinley, go ahead and give me a. God, I don't even know if I really need any rolls here. Actually, you can try with the new skill, detect prostitute. See if you can get a new thing. Otherwise, it's simply
no.
Okay, you as soon as you walk in, one of the girls at the bar who has given every man who has entered the bar and many women to also significant eye contact, gives you significant eye contact. She seems to be well dressed and by herself, possibly lonely.
I keep the eye contact for an uncomfortably long amount of time.
She smiles.
Even potentially tripping over furniture while I look at her while I walk to the bar.
All right. And here's
way to look like a mark, man. That's awesome.
I did my best.
Here's what she looks like, bottom right. And she's like, oh, hello.
We're not on the page.
I'm not on the pictures page, yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
I can't see it anyway, so I'm not going to look. But
how you doing?
And she's like, I'm fine.
Good.
You want to buy me a drink? She says.
Sure.
Great.
What would you like?
Oh, I'll have a martini, she says. Really dirty.
Good. Bartender, 15 martinis, all dirty, please.
She's like, what? No, just what are you doing?
What, they're for me?
Gosh, she says, she's beginning to work on extracting herself from you. Oh, look at the time, she says.
Well, where are you going? We're gonna have a drink and have a chat. I like dirty stuff.
This isn't quite what I was really imagining. She says,
what were you imagining?
well, I thought you maybe were looking for a good time.
I am looking for a good time.
Yeah, I think your good time is already taken. The bartender starts lining up.
There's multiple ways of having a good time.
I don't think I want to be part of your way.
How about part of another way?
I'm not really following you, she says.
How about I ask you a few questions?
Bartender holds out his hand to you.
I take out money and just throw it at him, like in my pocket. It's like,
all you got is a plastic card. This guy doesn't carry cash.
Okay, I give him plastic piece.
He goes, takes it, gives you something to sign, and gives you back your plastic. He goes away.
You'll notice the porn music stopped in the back room, Matt.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, I just stopped when you ordered the 15 martinis.
Yeah.
It's important. I'm getting ready.
Yeah, she watches you warily. She looks like she's ready to try to flee in high heels.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Look,
and if so, I will look the other way. I flash a badge.
Oh, God damn it, she says.
Yeah.
She looks at the martinis. So that was just a
Simply
like he starts drinking them all.
I just want a few questions asked, and this meeting never happened. Okay.
For either of us, I'm hoping. She says, looking at you. Give me your alcohol tolerance roll.
This is the time not to fail this.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance.
You will roll a crit.
It's not really a chance to fail. Yeah, I got it right off.
Great. Okay, so you're guzzling fucking martinis, and it's having no real effect on you. She's now glaring at the bartender like he's in on giving you a bunch of non-alcoholic martinis and shit. And she's like, what do you want to know?
So, how do you get in and out of the hotel?
I thought you knew. Terry.
What?
Terry.
The manager, the general manager.
Yeah, she told us to keep a lower profile. She'd sneak us in the back, bring us up in the service elevators to meet the clients. She wanted us here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're
What
really
about
upset.
do you have pimps?
We call them managers, but none of them would ever lay a finger on Terry, not in a million years. She was the reason most of us have jobs here.
So everyone was happy with each other.
Oh my God, it's a perfect thing.
So why did she throw a couple out?
Oh, the one that she threw out, she was in the lobby. She was high on something, and she's like, nope, and got rid of her.
Oh, so she was causing a scene.
Big scene.
And she wanted to keep this obviously very low key.
Of course.
Where's that girl now? Where's the one that she threw out?
She's been. I heard she's serving a stint in prison. She's been in there for a while now.
All right, that's another potential lead.
Can I go now?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Do you want a martini to go?
I don't think I want to drink anything now. She gets up and says, but if you're ever looking for something else and have some extra cash, I do take all major credit cards as well.
I bet you do.
One of these martinis has a roofie in it. Figure out which one.
They all do. Surprise.
One of these martinis is.
I built up a tolerance to roofies.
One of these martinis is not like the other. One of these martinis, not like the other. Right. Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Worst Sesame Street ever.
Yeah, it's a fucked up case. I won't deny it.
Right. I go back out to the car. And
you see Freddy sitting in there, and there's some guy like leaning against the car and trying to talk to Freddy. He's like, "So, you live around here often?"
Oh, I phase in and out every now and then.
That's sexy, he says.
Logan, do I have access to anything blue at the station? Like ink pads, maybe?
Sure. Well, yeah. You find some.
I blew up my hands. Oh my God. Unless the gloves are blue. Are the gloves blue?
Actually, the gloves are blue. You could wear those fucking gloves.
I'm wearing them for the rest of the adventure.
All right. Yeah, actually, that's fine. No problem. Eventually, they managed to get rid of Freddy's newest suitor, unless he's in the back of the car. I don't know.
Be sure to check your butt for problems.
He's like, oh, you can check my butt anytime you want, baby.
Is that your new mate? Your new friend?
Oh. Kenny, I need you to wait outside 5 minutes.
Waka ticka, ain't no play. Waka ticka, ain't no play.
Hurry it up. We got things to do.
Where do you want to take this guy?
Oh, in the car.
Can we stay up? The car begins rocking around. You see the guy's hand thrashing and hitting the way. It's like, what the hell?
Give him the anal refresher.
I don't have it.
I know.
I'm using whatever's available in the car.
Jesus.
Your gun. Use your gun.
Oh my God.
I'm shoving my gun up your ass now.
Oh, please be a fumble chance that it goes off.
Give me a pistol roll. Just don't fumble. Anything but a fumble, you're absolutely fine. If you do get a fumble, then we'll pull a fumble card. And if it's anything that causes damage, then you put a bullet up the old chocolate lizard. Anything that's not a fumble, you're absolutely fine.
Oh.
Although this guy is fucking psychologically traumatized now. All right.
I did not find any masses. You are in perfect health.
He runs off with his pants down around his ankles, crying. I just wanted a date.
Konnichiwa. I'm going to
have fun. Okay.
I'm going to the driver's seat. Henry, I'm done.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's just staying there. He didn't move very far away. He's just like.
I get in the back seat. I go, blah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's go pick the lead detective up and let him know. The driver.
urine in the car a little bit.
Yeah, while they're gone, I'm going to catch up on my paperwork a little bit. Nope. Can't do a damn thing about it.
Got it. All right. They pull up. Freddie comes in to get you. Kinley's discovered he's locked in the back of the squad car again. And eventually you guys go back down there. Kinley's out of alcohol, though.
So what'd you find, Kinley?
Blur.
All right.
Yeah.
So maybe visit that. Maybe visit Cook County Prison.
Why? No, I don't. Well, she's banged up. She's got an alibi. She's not.
She's got a pretty solid alibi.
Well, yeah, I know. I just to question her about what was going on. She might be disgruntled.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Okay. I'm just bouncing ideas here.
Yeah, no, it's a good one. It's very weird. Why would she go to such? She's happy, married. She's got a daughter, loving family. She's doing all this seedy, like. Oh,
there's one other piece of information the hooker gave you that there was no explanation to. She did all this for free.
Blackmail. Blackmail.
Either that or he's into some really shit.
If she had separated out the fuckies as opposed to the talkies, you might have been more with that. But she didn't get any of the fuckies.
No, but maybe she was.
No, she's being blackmailed.
Oh.
No. I think she's using the girls just as she allows it to happen because then she's got people on the inside type thing. She could probably gain more information from them. She probably lets it happen because then the people become more, talkative when they're
right. And she had the power brokers meetings separated out. So I guess that doesn't. Yeah, that tracks.
Oh, by the way, everybody can roll a learn, as I know nobody has the skill, but you've encountered a couple of different odd things.
Half.
Oh, sure.
Motherfucker. No. Good. All right. Well, at least one normal roll in there. You other two are thinking the guy stepping out of the door entirely before shaking hands, because in some cultures, like the one that you just picked up a new skill in, it's considered bad luck to shake hands with strangers beneath the arch of a doorway. And in that same culture, if you put out coins, then it's thought that wealth brings wealth. Welcome to your new skill, Freddie and Rock of Russian Customs.
Right.
As shit takes another weirder turn.
Okay.
Blah.
So
just to get him on it. Okay, so the coins.
So what? The Russian bomb is in on
it? Very possibly.
Or the Russian spies.
Yep. It's about the right time for that.
We need to do some background checks on this.
Is this going to be a Mr. Smith type fucking thing?
Could be.
Is this the Russian version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Their last names aren't Rosenberg, are they?
Did we do a background check on Mrs. Purcell, or did we not do it?
No, you haven't done shit.
Alright, we did do a background check on her.
Well, we got the financial records being traced, so that should come up with something, but that's taking a time.
Yeah, let's find out where she was born, family, education, blah blah blah, all that.
Well, also don't forget that he did it as well. So
and him then.
We're going to background check both of them now.
Yeah.
No problem. You guys go in. Give me research rolls at half, because I'm assuming you're going deeper than do they have a clean criminal record?
Got it.
We're going deep.
Okay. You go deeper than the prostitute.
Yay!
Yeah, everyone got it.
As deep as Freddie went into that poor guy.
Fake card rust. Okay, going deep. Yeah, they're you think that they seem to have sprung into existence about 20 years ago. There's the stuff on them before that is kind of vague. You guys have had enough backstopped IDs that they have some decently backstopped IDs, but also going deep as you have, it turns out that Oliver, the husband, he wasn't fired from his job. He quit his job. And since you guys went deep and you all rolled fantastically, the reason may have been because his company had recently signed a contract with the Department of Defense. Big money for everybody in there. But the Department of Defense would have gone deep on the backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. Like we just did.
Uh-huh. It's nighttime. It took a long time to go deep, not as quick as going deep on that guy.
Let's get a meal, change of clothes, sleep.
Yeah, you guys all have driver's licenses, and you actually have up-to-date driver's licenses, so you may actually live there where the addresses are. You might go and see if you have families and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Should we all stay in one place so we don't get
Probably.
separated? Alright, well, I'd say we go to yours since you're the lead detective.
Mine? Okay, fine. I drive them to my place.
No problem. You guys go there. It's a brownstone type looking place, although it's not actually brownstone. It's made to look like one. Plenty of room. This guy, fortunately, is one of the people who lives by themselves. So good deal there. No awkward conversations with people that know you well and you don't know. But yeah, it looks like this guy has a lot of weird hobbies and stuff. Like he has a bunch of different locks, padlocks and stuff on a big iron cross thing, like a big bunch of bars that form squares and stuff. And then the locks are locked to them. And there's various lock picks and stuff around.
Ooh.
And it's also like throwing axes and a wall target down a hallway and shit like that. He's got a lot of weird, and a turtle for some reason.
Okay, I'm going to practice some lock picking.
Great.
I'll just watch him.
I break the lock.
Managed to fuck up his lock picks and stuff. He will never forgive you.
This is a very fascinating lock. Look at this lock mechanism.
Yeah. You guys look over and, unfortunately, this guy has no alcohol, so Kinley begins screaming somewhere in the background.
Okay, I need a bio break here.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. You enjoying the case so far, Freddie?
Oh, yeah.
Does it have different levels of... Yeah.
And 2 months of doing nothing.
But you haven't done other games and stuff?
Well, I mean, I did D&D, but yeah, it's different.
They don't have detective cases in D&D, you're saying?
No, they don't. Suckies. Right.
What do you think, Matt? Are you in your element here?
Damn right.
Enjoying this case?
It is a very good unfolding case with many twists and turns.
Hey, Kinley.
Yeah.
I know that if you don't have anything to drink, you're gonna go insane.
Yeah.
What do you say the two of us, while the owner of the house is busy in the bathroom, see if we can ferment ourselves some alcohol?
I like your thinking, Freddie. Let's do it.
Not that fast to ferment anything, dude.
Look.
Unless you got a spell or some weird shit.
Create alcohol.
Oh, I know. I'll summon alcohol on the demon box. Hold on. I'll pick up the phone. I'll look through the yellow page. I'll look through the yellow pages for like a liquor store that delivers.
That's good thinking, actually. Yeah. You pull out your credit card and you order a bunch. Yeah, they bring it right over. It costs you a lot of money, but you don't give a fuck. So yeah, no problem. Done.
No, man. Yay! Freddie saves the day.
Apparently, fermenting can happen quickly.
You can. Super cool. I can do it in a car on the way over.
God damn.
I'll leave Rock a bottle of wine just outside the bathroom.
Okay.
And just leave it there.
I got a fucking plan for as soon as he comes back. Thank you very much.
You put it in the toilet and say you made toilet wine.
Oh no, I'm gonna have him do a Dex roll as soon as he comes back to the mic.
It's like, right.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Whose house are we at now?
Dex roll, Rock. Yeah, dexterity roll, please.
Oh, fuck me. All right.
I'm afraid.
Yep.
Right, you almost trip. You do the tunk, 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 as your character is coming out of a bathroom. There's a fucking bottle of wine that was placed right outside of the door, and you're doing the hopping thing to avoid falling over it or tripping over it. You don't know where it came from, but it's sitting right out. And apparently, the house is haunted, and wine appears at random throughout it. An entire bottle, still sealed in this case.
Kenley, is this yours? I hold it up.
It is now. Yoink.
He's surrounded by various open bottles. They seem to be guzzling. You don't know where they all came from. There's like delivery packaging and stuff. There's delivery packaging nearby, and yeah, he appears to be getting drunk.
Freddy made the demon box work.
Which demon box, TV?
Yeah.
The phone.
The phone. Okay.
Yes,
I
we
like
need Kinley on his best behavior if we're going to crack this page.
What's this guy got in his pantry? Can I cook up a meal?
Yes, it looks like he is some sort of gourmet cook. He's got
Okay. Does anybody have any actual cooking skill, or should
I have all the cooking skills.
should Freddy just burn this guy's house down?
I have a great cooking skill.
Freddy's gonna burn the house down.
Okay, I say I'm not really good at cooking, so.
I will help Kinley cook. I am sous chef Freddy.
Yeah.
Excellent. Roll the support there, sous chef Freddy.
No.
He lights shit on fire. He's like, creme brulee, creme brulee, and he's like throwing it around at the curtains. And you're like, this is not cooking. Right. Despite him trying to set it on fire, you managed to rein him in and cook up some decent food. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice.
You guys have a lovely meal and whatnot. It looks like the curtains have been scalded in the background a bit, but you managed to get those put out and yelled at your sous chef, who was just attempting to kill everybody.
Adds flavor.
Just imagine
the char.
Just imagine having your body taken over for a day, coming back and finding alcohol bottles all around your apartment. Your curtains were burned a little bit. You're probably going to reappear naked, covered in shit. I mean, just horrible, horrible things.
It's not good.
No.
Right.
Cut to the next day. You guys all drive back over. Oh, I never had Freddy do his drive over the adventure.
I did already.
Did you? Okay.
Where are we driving to now?
I don't know. I assume you're not going to stay at this poor bastard's apartment all day, but
no. Well, I think the first thing we need to do is go and pick up Oliver. I mean, he's a spy, right? I mean, he lied about his job because he didn't want to get the background check.
We have enough.
I think he might lawyer up if we don't have anything a bit more.
Of course, he's going to lawyer up.
We need a bit more.
Do you want to get a warrant, or do you want to inform the higher authorities?
Wait, they've got no records past 20 years back, so that's proof enough, right? Surely.
Yeah, that's very dodgy.
Maybe he just lived off the grid.
This is America, goddammit. This is America.
Well, I'm asking
that's the one thing they hate the most here. Russian spies.
Yes, exactly.
That and Democrats. I mean,
Democrats. So yeah, I'd say we go and pick the guy up.
You should challenge him to a vodka drinking contest.
Ooh.
That will prove if he's a Russian.
I do like that idea. That's a good idea, Freddie.
Bring the good stuff.
Let's go get him. Let's go get him.
You guys cruised over to his house, and he's like, Oh, thank you for coming so quickly.
Squeeze me?
Something wrong?